Hey everybody, this is Darren. Just want to give you an update on my garden, and this is my little greenhouse here that I have. And go inside here, and this is what I have so far. This here, man, I had it labeled in the trays, and when I transplanted them, I didn't label them. So I gotta pay close attention. But these are I have some greens, collard greens, mustard greens. Um, I think these right here are some it's either squash or cucumbers. Um, there's some more greens down here. This is a Swiss chard or Swiss chard. I think there was also some Swiss chard up top too. Um, I have some okra plants, and I have honeydew melon. I have cantaloupe. This right here is squash that's growing down there. That's another Swiss chard right there. These two are Swiss chard. All those bigger leaf plants are squash, and some of those are what's called lemon cucumbers. I have some of those. It's my first time growing lemon cucumbers. That right there is black cumin. That's what I had in the other last video that I did, that I had growing on my little garden, indoor garden. I was starting indoors, but you see I got some plants there. I still have some in the trays. What's left in the trays are some Swiss chard, which is right there, and those Swiss chard are the multicolor, you look like rainbow stuff. I also have some tomatoes that are still growing. These right here are peas, and I got some beans, some green beans that are growing as well. That's not them right there. This is a bell pepper that I have growing. This is kale right here that's starting to grow. So all these here are kale. So as you see, some of them are coming through, and some of them, still haven't quite germinated yet. Some more Swiss chard. Can't remember what that is. I guess it'd be our mystery plant. These two right here, are the beans, and there's more greens right there. Some more greens back there. These two plants here are stevia. These are stevia plants. And got these up here. I'm growing quite a few different things here, and my prayer is that everything that I'm growing, will be able to come forth, produce plenty to eat. So that's what I have. I planted quite a bit of stuff. I can't even remember offhand, what all I planted. I'll show you the setup so far of my garden. This is what I have here. This is my garden. I got the weed block on top, and the way I do it is I whatever I'm going to plant, I just cut my X into the weed block, and I plant my vegetables. And I had great success last year. A lot of the grass and weeds and stuff didn't grow up in it, so it grew up real good, the vegetables and everything. I'm gonna have to fix the dirt here in these pots, just kind of stir it up, mix it up again, and figure out what I'm gonna put in these pots. This is my strawberry, I think it's called a pyramidal strawberry. So there's about 20 strawberry plants in here, not counting the pots. The pots makes 25 plants, and it looked like deer began to chomp on that one. So I see at night I'm gonna have to put up my little guard, to keep the deer from eating on it. There's some more strawberry plants right here, and I got to clean that out so that those can begin to start growing and everything. They've been sending out shoots, so I want to make sure that that's done, that it's cleaned out and everything, and so that it can produce real good. And go down here to the end of the yard and show you the raised bed garden. And this is the newly one that I had put up right here, and of course the weed block is down, so I'm getting that one set. I think I'm gonna put some of the cucumbers and the summer squash, and probably the lemon cucumbers in this one. Over here, I got the little fencing here, and I'm gonna put my last year I had the not honeydew, but cantaloupe planted here, and I heard that you shouldn't put it in the same spot, but I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna do something a little different. So I'm gonna put the cantaloupe here, and put the honeydew melon on this side here. Now what I got down in here growing, these are marigolds. So some of the bugs that I had issues with last year were those what they call them, they're black and yellow bugs. They eat the leaves. I can't remember offhand what they called them, but it was really nerve-wracking. So I understand that they don't like the smell of marigold, and marigold will deter a lot of insects. So I'm trying to do some natural things here. So I have 3 marigolds planted here, and like I said, I'm gonna plant my probably the honeydew melon here, and I'm gonna put some more marigolds over here, and I'm gonna put something in here, not sure quite yet what it'll be, and do the same thing over here. Well, actually I'm gonna put marigolds in all of these, and see how that does as far as keeping away the insects and everything. And in the main garden I'm gonna put marigolds in there too, so see how that does. And I think I'm growing like a total of 50 marigolds. So I'll try it the natural way and see how that worked, and I'll keep you updated on how that's going. So I'll talk to you all later. Siami.